I just want to let you know that technology can change your life. Technology keeps evolving, so do we. I'm going to tell you a story about how this happened. I'm sure you're all familiar with dating apps, right? So say, for example, if you're not interested in a person, you could swipe left. If you are, you can swipe right. And if you want to look at their profile, you can swipe up. You can see their hobbies, what they like and don't like, so on and so forth. So I was home one night looking through my dating app, and I swiped left, I swiped right, and then it was a match. And just to let you know, if you do find a match, a chat box will open. So this person I was in the chat box with, I said, hey, you're beautiful. Oh, thank you. Would you like to go out and get some coffee? Sure. How about Friday at 4? Yeah, let's do it. All right, I'll see you Friday night. Oh, I was so excited. I have a date. Wonderful. And then that led me to realize, I opened the chat box and said, hey, I'm deaf, by the way. And you know when the 3 bubbles come up and they go down? So they didn't respond. A few moments later, they did answer, but they said, hey, I don't know any sign language. Oh, and I told them, don't worry about it. We will figure it out, okay? Okay. Do you still want to go out? Sure, let's do it. All right, I'll see you Friday then. So I was so excited. Fast forward to Friday night. I go to the coffee shop, and it is quite gorgeous in there. I take a seat and wait for my date to arrive. And lo and behold, what do I see out the window? This fine specimen walking in high heels and red lipstick, curly hair. I'm looking and I wave her down. She notices me. So we lock eyes and I gesture, how are you? Oh, I'm fine. That's great. Would you like to go grab a drink? Oh, yeah. So we go over, we get our drinks and take a seat, and I am so excited. I take a shot of my coffee, and then I pull out my phone, and I begin to text. And of course, she looks at it, and it's a compliment. She's like, oh, thank you so much. And I did not understand what she was saying. So I pull out my phone and put out an app, and she looks at it reluctantly, and I gesture, hey, speak through the speakerphone. And she speaks through it and realizing it's voice recognition. So whatever she says shows up in a text box. And then I'm able to see what she's saying, and we're going back and forth during the date. As the date commences, I say, hey, I have to go. And we kiss each other on the cheek, and then I go home that evening. But she wasn't interested in me because she felt like there wasn't any chemistry. So that's fine, I go on my dating app again, and I swipe left, swipe right, match. Oh, didn't work out. Swipe left, swipe right, match. Hey, by the way, I'm deaf. Oh, didn't work out again. Swipe left, swipe right, match. We have a date. They weren't interested. So that goes on again and again. 3rd, 4th, 5th, same old story. Until one night, I have a date, and I'm sitting and waiting in that coffee shop, and lo and behold, what do I see out the window? This chiseled figure. And wow, is he handsome. I wave him down, he sees me, we take a seat, and I gesture, how are you? And guess what happened? He signs, I'm okay. All right, he signs. You want to grab a drink? Yeah, but first, my name is Jeaae. Oh, that's cute. When you say A, you mean S, right? So your name is Jessie. Oh, yes, my name is Jessie. Would you like a drink? So we go and grab our drinks, we take a seat, and we're chatting. We're using the phone, we're using some sign, going back and forth. And the date commences, and I say, hey, well, I gotta go. And Jesse grabs my phone, and you know what happens? He speaks through the phone, and I look at the text box, and he says he wants a second date. And I respond, absolutely, let's do it. So the second date is perfect, and it goes on to the 3rd and the 4th and the 5th, and a year later, that becomes a relationship. So remember when I told you in the beginning, technologies can change our lives for the better.